everyone, how's it going? It's Darth Shigong, Gaming on the Dark Side, coming at you with my first video. It's going to be covering an event that pops up, it seems monthly now. It's going to be Conquest. And in Conquest we ask ourselves,
but what is best in life?
And the answer is pretty simple when it comes to Conquest.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
And of course, get lots of loot. This episode will be covering the Journey to Conquest, Wukong. This event starts today, February 8th. It's going to go all the way through till the 11th. It's going to give us about 68 hours if you would have started in the very beginning. Either way though, guys, if you really are dedicated to grinding out some serious battles, it's easy to do this entire event way within the time frame. Time for the TLDR report, and can I grind this event out for free? This is going to be really short because I do not have all the data, but let's go into it real quickly. It's hard to determine the amount of gems and portal stones, but let's say we're aiming for 1,000 battles at minimum. That's going to take you about 3,000 portal stones and about 18,000 gems to get those stones if you don't have them saved up. Now in the next video, when I do this, I'll break this down way better, guys. In the next Conquest, I'll get started way sooner. But just keeping a general rule of thumb right now, if you're going to do Conquest, it's worth it. Those 3 battle drops you get for all those battles you're going to be doing to grind this thing out, if you go for 1,000 battles, dude, that's going to give you 3,000 drops, which can go towards forging food for your Titans and relic forging food as well. So definitely worth going for, guys. And I promise, next time I do this video, I will break down as best as I can the cost of doing this event and grinding out an entire Conquest. Now, one quick question I want to cover, or thing I want to cover, is the use of warp core relics. For this video, I'm going to give you the short answer, and it'll be, I don't think you should buy them. However, the longer answer, I would say yes, you should buy them, but there's a lot that goes into that. I will do that in a future video, guys, I promise. Right now, I would just give you the simple advice is if you're going to use your warp core relics, only use them in the higher level battles. We're talking like plinth 8, 9, and 10. That would give you way more bang for your buck in using those relics to help you hit those higher levels. Now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the actual event. Like I said, just gonna do this quick and dirty, get in there for you guys and get the info. So, in this event, the only relics that are gonna matter, in my opinion, are the 4 stars, so let's start there. At level 7, you're gonna get a 4-star Mountain Fist. This is the Titan version. I only have the Goliath version, but this one here will affect your Titan directly, which would be great for Gaia, especially that 20% critical, to help her drop those corrupted Goliaths quicker. The next one, at level 8, you'll get a Lost Medallion. This one's pretty cool because it's good for any Titan, Titan armor, Titan critical, and gives Titan army resist against physical. Not too bad a relic, guys, to have lying around somewhere in your inventory. Let's see here. At level 8, you're going to be getting Grolgar. Now, this dude was actually one of my favorite Titans back in the day because he uses Militia and Goliaths. You have those Militia running out there, guys, for the fast attack damage. The Goliaths have some extra armor and all that stuff to sit there and absorb some damage. It's a great Titan, a really fast one actually, pretty fun to pay PP with. So not a bad Earth Titan and definitely good prestige food for your Gaia. Next, at level 9, you have the Mask of the Dragon. This is going to give you 40% Titan health, Titan armor piercing, and Titan and troop physical damage. Not a bad relic at all. Then you've got yourself at level 10, the Jade Statue. This one here is going to boost your Goliaths, 50% damage. It's going to give you Titan and troop earth damage, and 24% Titan and army resist against earth. Now, I'm assuming that Goliath damage is probably their base damage. That's 50% base damage. Then they're also going to get a 30% earth damage boost as well. So that Jade Statue is going to make those Goliaths mean. A great relic, especially now we have Gaia coming out. It's going to turn those Goliaths into absolute beasts. Now, also at level 10, you guys have the Buried Potion. This is going to be your resist one. It's going to give your Goliaths resisting against all elements. Only 16% though, obviously. 40% Goliath health, 60% Titan earth damage. Not a bad relic. Like I said, this is definitely all super earth based. We just had Gaia coming out, so this is going to give you guys some filler relics for some of you guys that might not have had a lot of earth relics to begin with. Finally, at level 10, you'll also get the man himself, or I should say the monkey himself, the Monkey King Wukong. Now, this guy back in the day was a beast, man. This is when X skills ruled the game, right? And this guy has X skills for Goliaths, X skills for archers. His archers were nasty. You have the Goliaths out there clogging things up. Those archers would just destroy stuff. They are summons, so you can put them down anywhere. There's Omegas, which makes it even better. Overall, man, that Titan to this day is still fun to play with. I mean, granted, he's not current meta, but a good Titan. If you have no Earth Titans, you didn't get Gaia, hey, man, getting yourself a Wukong, not too bad for you little mid-level players and all that stuff. A good one. As you guys can hear in the background, I got my own conquest going on. My kids are going crazy, so I apologize for the background noise. But, hey, the video's got to get made. Now, this is the last part I want to talk about. Once you finish all 10 plinths, right, all 10 lands, any victories past that, if you finish more lands, you're going to get these Echoes of War. You got to get a bunch of them to be able to get a Titan. Now, granted, it's going to be a gamble, right? It's one of those casino rolls. Same thing if you use them to get relics. They're casino rolls. And personally, guys, in my opinion, not worth it. Now, if you're doing it because you want to just keep on going, let's say you're grinding more and more and you're getting those things, those warp stones, hey, more power to you. I mean, especially since you're getting those 3 relic drops for battle, it behooves you guys to take the most advantage of Conquest as possible. And if you can get extra attacks in and get an Echo of War, I guess, here and there, why not? Just don't, as I said, think that they're going to be a guaranteed roll for anything. They are a huge gamble and a big time investment of time and stones. All right, just keep that in mind. Now let's move on to the last little chunk of this video. The last thing I'm going to touch on very quickly, we'll go into more depth in another video, are the Warp Core relics. These here will increase the damage you do to a corrupted land, therefore helping you clear it much more quickly. Now, my recommendation is to only use these for the last lands you're doing. All right, do not use them on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, maybe 7, definitely 8, 9, and 10 though. These relics come in handy. Alright guys, so that was a real quick video on Conquest. And now let's talk about, is it worth it, and some thoughts. Conquest is always worth it, in my opinion. Maybe not so much the actual Conquest itself, where it comes to the relics and the Titans you're going to get in the event, but the guaranteed 3 reward drops from every single battle is worth it. This is the time to level up your relics, level up your Titans. Just go crazy. Find yourself some great ping pong partners and get to work. Gather up those warp stones and use them. Also, make sure never let your warp stones max out. Always have them refreshing. So once you hit 50 warp stones, use them. Never let it go to 50 or above. It's a waste. Anyways, guys, that is the video. The next version of this, I will go into way more depth into the prizes and everything. I started kind of late. I'm like halfway done with it, so I can't calculate out the gems and the portal stones that are included, and I want to make sure I do that well. So the next time I do a video, it'll happen. I'm also going to create a video that's dedicated just to the actual Conquest event in general, not specific. That way I can go into more strategies on how to maximize the event for all new players and mid-level players. Of course, I know all my veteran players already know how to do Conquest and are doing it, but this is that'll be more geared for my newer players. It'll be like in our resource area of videos I'm trying to make for everybody. And with that, guys, I'm out. This has been a pleasure. Da Shigong here, and I hope to catch all of you gaming on the dark side.